Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope that you're all having a completely awesome day. I'm here this evening for some 20-minute live sprints with my friend Joe. If you haven't been here before, my name is Emma Bennet. I write contemporary romance. Joe, will you tell everyone a little bit about you?
Well, my name is Joe, and I write a little bit of everything. Currently, I'm working on a contemporary romance, so this is a good one.
Awesome, brilliant. If anybody who's in the chat, put what you're going to be working on down in the chat so we can kind of cheer you on. And if you're interested in sharing how many words you do in the sprints, that would be great. I'm going to be continuing to read through the manuscript that I wrote the first draft of for NaNoWriMo. So I won't really have much of a word count or anything like that. Joe, what's your plan for this morning for you?
This morning, yes, it's just before 9 here in New South Wales. I'm going to probably continue working on Nano, but backup plan of because I didn't finish the novel. I won Nano, but I didn't finish the novel. But I'm the backup plan of I've got some editing to do. So I'm switching between the two projects when I get stuck. It's Shonda Rhimes, trying to write like Shonda Rhimes this month. So
oh, fun. I look forward to that. Okay, so we are using the now famous Annie the Cat timer. If anybody who is not aware, I have turned the sound down, but Annie does like to purr. Your computer is not breaking. Nothing is going wrong. I actually thought it was my stomach rumbling the first time. It's just happy cat noises, okay? So I'm going to attempt to be very clever and do the split screen thing. No doubt it will go wrong, but I will sort it out if it does. Oh, we've got SD has said hi in the chat. So lovely of you to show up. She says, working on getting my October income report uploaded to YouTube and making the thumbnail. Awesome. I really saw your last income report. I'm really distracted because I have this enormous spot. I can see it on screen. I really enjoyed your last income report that I saw. It's really interesting. And I think it's really lovely for self-published authors to see how it really is, for a regular author who, isn't at the moment going to be selling millions and millions of copies, but slogging away and is getting somewhere. And I think that's really, really great. Okay, right. Let's get this screen sorted out and shared. Let's get Annie on here. What's this done on my screen now? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted it to do. How clever am I? Okay. Okay, we will start a sprint then and have another chat in 20, yeah?
Yes. How'd you go?
Well, I was doing a variety of different things. I think my brain is a little bit crazy this evening. So I did do a little bit of editing. I was also kind of planning out some YouTube stuff and things. How about you?
I see the ghost story, Ted, and I read all of the first chapter and part of the second, so I'm kind of happy with that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So
nice. Let me get rid of, as lovely as Annie is, let me get rid of her for a minute so that we can see us better. Lovely. I think we've had quite a few people join us in the chat. Have a look.
Yeah, I saw that.
We saw SD's here. Linny popped in. Linny Sprinkle says, hello, everyone. Can't stay because I have to pack, but wanted to say hello. Linny is going to be moving. I think it's Virginia, he said he's moving to. So I'm wondering if it's for that or for a holiday. And AB is here saying, hey there, I have to help with homework, but we'll try to keep streaming. Happy writing all. Thanks for joining us. I was a personal tutor on and off for about 20 years. So if you need any homework help, actually, if it's maths or science above a certain level, don't ask me. But if it's English or history, where are we? Oh yeah, and I put a request. If the lovely Mama Maggie pops into the chat, if someone can kind of let me know, because for some reason Restream doesn't show it to me in the chat that I can see, but it does show up on the YouTube thing, and I always miss her comments, and then I feel like I'm being really horrible because she's saying nice things and I just don't comment or read them out or anything. Yeah, it's really strange. I don't know why it does that at all, but there you go. Shadow's Lair is here. Hey, and Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. And Shadow's Lair says, working on today's Vlogmas. My kids are doing a video today, so I am setting up for them. That's so cool. Joe, you've had your daughter appear in some of your videos, haven't you?
Yeah, so yeah, and she's toyed with, she had a toyed with a YouTube channel for a while, and she did a few things, including a sort of Barbie storyline, which was quite funny. She had like random things happen in Chelsea's store, and it was hilarious. And then we did a podcast, but she does, she's only 7 this year, and we started when she was maybe 5. And so, she doesn't always stick with it, which is okay. But yeah, YouTube, you have to stick with it.
I mean, when I was that age, my sister and I think we used to start a new club like at least once a month. And this would normally involve like a huge amount of work, like an entire weekend would be put into like cleaning out our playhouse in the garden. I remember that one. We cleaned it all out till it was spotless. And then we took every single piece of like sporting equipment we had and wrote SC on it with pens because it was the sports club. I don't think with this sports club actually did anything, but I guess everything was very clean and tidy. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Got to try out the different things, haven't you?
Yeah.
Shadow's Lair, I didn't know that you're doing Vlogmas. How did I miss that? I will check out your videos when we finish here and see if I can find them. SD says, almost done uploading my video, finished my thumbnail. If people haven't seen it, SD has recently put up a couple of live streams with Margaret Pinnard about next year's AuthorTube writing conference, which I'm very excited about because last year I'd only kind of just started on YouTube, and so I wasn't in a position to, kind of do a session or anything like that. And then I was away that weekend at a writing conference. So I caught up with some of it afterwards, but it's not the same. But it sounds like it's going to be so, so good. Joe, you definitely have to get involved and do do one of the sessions. There's all different times. I'm sure that there would be a time for you.
Yeah, everybody else would be asleep.
No, there's like loads and loads of different times, because it goes on like for the whole of the Saturday and the whole of the Sunday. So there's some, like the after party sessions I can't do, because they kind of start at like, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it was like too late for me to be able to take part. And I'm a night owl, so it must be pretty late. So that would probably be fine for you to do one of those, because that would be morning for you.
So.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, that would be kind of cool. I will check it out.
Yes, and then there's like forms and things. So I got too excited, because there's actually 2 live streams about it, and I watched the first one, got overexcited, filled out the form, sent them off, or like, oh, I wonder if I'll get picked to do a session. I'm so excited. Then watched the second session, which actually gave loads of really useful information about the best way to fill out the forms, and I was like, don't seize the day. Don't seize the day. So stupid. Yeah. Right.
All right, I'll check those out for sure.
Definitely do. Shadows Lair says, my channel started out as a family vlog channel, to be honest. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really cool. And SD says, and we'll have open submissions for manuscript first pages to be critiqued during the AWC submission. AWC submissions are anonymous. That should open around April. Yeah, I was really hoping that I could be part of that, because I do reading for the Romantic Novelists Association and stuff. So I do that kind of first page critique and stuff for them. So that would be really, really funny to do. SD says, oh, sorry, Emma, it's not your fault that I got overexcited at all. If I had any kind of self-control, I would have waited and got all the information, you know. Like, it's not bad. It's just there were a couple of things that you said, especially about how to do like the actual pitch. And I was like, yeah, that is actually better than the way that I put it. You know, I could have probably put that in a better way.
Hey, do you see this? She's saying that you can do it. You can do multiple submissions. So you can do that.
Yeah, maybe.
You have another go?
Yeah, maybe I could. I don't know. It's like I say, it's not, it might just be me fussing, but I was kind of like, oh, that would be a better way to do it. I don't know. I'll have a think. Okie dokes. Right, are we ready to go into another 20 minutes? Is that cool with you, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Let's get Annie back up then. Lovely Annie.
It's kind of funny because she's actually here sleeping on the chair right now.
I know, it's like you're surrounded by it. It's wonderful.
I am. I'm surrounded by Annie.
Annie everywhere. Okie dokes then. We will chat some more in 20.
Hi. Is my sound on? You seem to have frozen.
There we go. We're back again. Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi loves to play little games like that. It's absolute favorite. How did that go for you?
Pretty good. I made myself laugh, which is always fun.
Yay!
And I found a few inconsistencies, which is the reason why I'm doing this. So that's good.
Sure. Brilliant. Nice. Yeah, I think I've worked out like another scene that I need to add in.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, just the relationship between the heroine and her parents is quite important in it. And I think towards the end, I've got carried away with the love story and I haven't maybe tied that bit up of it as well as I could. So I think just like an extra little scene will make that a little bit better, I reckon. Yeah, hopefully anyway.
How's your
my word count is just like staying the same because I'm just reading through it, so there isn't really any. I mean, I've actually taken out a few words at the moment, so yeah.
Sorry,
You were frozen. I
died.
think.
I have to switch headphones.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no!
Keep talking though.
Don't worry, you sort that out. I popped for Eddie. Joined in the chat, I popped to the live streams on SD Houston's channel where you can find out all about the AuthorTube writing conference, when it's going to be and how you can apply to run a session or, you know, just be part of it if you don't actually want to do that. So that is in the chat. SD has commented with a box, it seems. Do you see anything other than box there? I mean, not that I don't like a box. I don't know quite how she managed to get a box. I just don't know what it means. Is it a secret writer code? Oh no! I'm never going to get chosen to do a session for the AWC because I don't know. I just don't know what the box means. It's a secret code that only the best author tubers know, and I failed miserably. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. What else have we got? Oh, did you see your banner down at the bottom, Joe? Did you like it? I'm a big fan of the banner.
Did I miss something?
You haven't seen the banner down at the bottom.
I like the banner. Thank you. Thank you. That's lovely. That's very kind of you. Showed it.
And I'll make sure. I think I put a link to your channel in the description, but I'll make sure that I did. So Shadows Layer says transferring this to my room so my kids can film. They sound like complete professionals, so you don't want to disturb that with our amateur rubbish, frankly. So yeah, make sure that you keep it nice and quiet for them. And SD just uploaded her video. Isn't that a feeling when that video gets up? Unless you realize after you uploaded it that you made a mistake.
It is. My last video, I uploaded it. I uploaded it 3 times.
Oh no!
First two times failed, and then I realized that something had happened in my exporting of the file, so I had to re-export it and upload it again. But it was not fun.
I know, it's so frustrating.
That red writing, like video failed. I'm like, what? Stop it!
The worst one is if you're doing like vlogs and you're putting it together and you've got like 14 tiny little video snippets. Oh, it drives me absolutely up the wall. That's why I do not like doing vlogs. I'll be honest. It's not good. I need my blanket around me. Oh, so cold here. It's so cold. SD says, right, we would love to have volunteers. Yeah, I've already put myself volunteer to do anything that I can to help with the writing conference. I just think it sounds like a lovely idea for everybody to come together. Oh, and she's explained the square.
I missed it because I.
Oh, wait, yeah. Were you in? Was that when you were in
emoji.
Iceland? Yeah, that's so cool.
No, well, it might have been while I was in Iceland, but I actually hadn't found AuthorTube yet. So I was on YouTube, but I hadn't found AuthorTube. So I didn't know about it until after it was over.
So what were you doing? Like author content, but not knowing it was called AuthorTube, or were you doing something else?
Yeah. So I felt very lonely, and like I was so lonely, and there was nobody around, and it was great once I found it.
Sure.
But it was quite late.
Oh, I think I watched quite a bit of Bethany Atazada. See how I can pronounce her name? I had to practice that so many times before I said her name in a video once. Like Atazada. I bet she gets that all the time. And who's? Yeah, a couple of the big ones I kind of found before I started my channel. But I can't think of their names now. Yeah, and then I was like, that's the thing. Cool.
Yeah. Shadow Liar pointed out that it was the emoji as well.
Yeah, it's a
heart. Aww.
Aww. So strange. And SD says they're also taking donations for the AWC. She says, I pay for everything out of pocket. If donations exceed my costs, then it will be put into gift cards for giveaways at the end of the AWC. Brilliant. That's really great. And I think the details for how to donate, if I remember, they are linked in the description of the live streams that she did.
Cool. Well, I will check all that out.
Yeah, brilliant. And and SD is also pointing out, she likes Bethany Atazada. Sarah Cannon, yes, Sarah Cannon's the other one. She's really great. And Mandy Lynn, I like. iWriterly. Who's the other one? She's got short, dark hair. Alexa Dunn. There we go. She's really, really, really good. I like her. And she did a really useful series for authors, like new on YouTube, how to kind of start a channel and things. That's really good.
So my very first AuthorTube video was by Meredith Phillips, who did one on AuthorTube, and it was just so engaging, and I was like, oh, I need to be part of this community. It's great.
Yeah. I think actually she's just joined the AuthorTubers Helping AuthorTubers Facebook group. I think she joined yesterday. She requested to. Oh my God! Like properly, like superstar moment. She wants to join our group. And we have been joined by Tara Dion. Hi, Tara Dion. Thank you so much for joining us. That's cool. And SD is saying that the listing on her YouTube channel, so head over there to find out more. And she also said, oh yes, watch Lexa done too, but she suggested different gear to start a channel and links didn't work. I reached out to her with no response. Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? Aww. That's no good. That's not very useful. at all, and frustrating when you actually want to like get the right stuff.
Yeah, I need to one of my first projects to do when I come back from Christmas break is to make sure all my links are working, because I have a feeling that they're good links, but they're to Australian versions of websites, and I need to change them to global, because a lot of my YouTube followers and people are not located in Australia for whatever reason. And I think that, I'm not sure, but I feel like I need to go through every single link and make sure that they're going to global links, not just Amazon Australia or similar.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
And that's going to be a big job. I'm not relishing it.
I know, it's one of like I've gonna have to
done.
update my website, and it's like, oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Wix is awesome. I love Wix. It does it all for you. It's so easy. I love it.
Yeah, well, mine, we bought like a template, but it really had to be altered and stuff, and it looks great, but it is a bit of a pain when you need to kind of fiddle with it. So yeah,
included. Like Wix, and what's nice about it is everything is integrated into it. Like I feel like WordPress websites, they have all these like apps and things, and if somebody gets an app or WordPress updates, everything crashes and doesn't work together, whereas Wix is all in one and put together so that when there's an update, it doesn't like throw everything out of whack, which is great. And they've got tools in there to check that everything's working. And all your so you can do like this, you can run this wizard thing from time to time and make sure everything is correct. And I love that, because I love a wizard.
It's the dream. Okay, should we do another sprint, because we are supposed to be here working after all, not just like
writing, not talking about AuthorTube stuff,
chat and like enjoying ourselves. It's supposed to be serious. Right, let's make sure that I share the right screen and not my actual like writing. That would be fun. Okay, let me check that that's all showing up. I'm paranoid that I'm going to do something wrong here. Absolutely paranoid. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, chat in 20.
Hey, how'd you go? You there?
I'm trying to be. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
It's a bit slow. We just don't want to do anything too quickly. Ooh, what was that?
no, no,
Did
just
you
a
hear
little
that? Was
bit
that just?
slow. I just had a phone call. Just a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. No problem. How did that go for everybody? Make sure that you let us know in the chat what you're working on if you haven't already. I am a bit distracted, but that's cool. Do you know what? I'm actually just really, really enjoying sitting down and like doing a bit of editing, writing down a few notes for kind of ideas for YouTube videos and things like that, and just chilling. Because it's been a really, really busy day today. I haven't really a lot of just kind of sitting down. So nice. I've been doing lots of writing Christmas cards and wrapping presents and walking dogs and things like that. So yeah, it's nice to be kind of just chilling. Let's see. Hello. It says, oh my God, Laura was hidden. I think it was an accident. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was my internet. And I went to click reply. Just a minute. My son is deciding to trash the place. Okay. No, sweetheart. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. I tried to refuse the call and ended up answering it. So.
Oh, fun. Never mind. That's all good. Managed to hide poor Laura Nettles by mistake, but I have unhidden her as soon as I realized what I'd done. I was trying to reply to her because she'd said hello. So Laura, if you're still there, if you can, like, let us know that you are still seen. It's not that I decided to be mean to you. I also got rid of one of the sex bots as well, thanks to Joe pointing out that one had snuck in. Apparently she's still hidden here.
Still there.
Oh, there we go. Lorna, I was lurking from the shadows, Laura says. I'm so sorry.
I love that.
I am so sorry. As soon as I realized what I did, I actually logged on my phone to YouTube and went to the stream and undid it because I couldn't work out how. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Yeah. What you eating? Are you eating something? Have you got snacks without me?
Oh, sorry, I went and got blueberries.
Love blueberries. Oh, man, I wish I had some blueberries. I haven't got any blueberries. Oh, man. And again, it is a little bit late for snacks here. So it's probably better that I don't have any because it's 11:15 here.
So, yeah, it's 10:15 in the morning, so it's morning tea. And looks like Annie's gone out for some morning tea as well because she wanted to leave. She heard some birds.
No, Annie Cam was the best thing ever. Okay, honestly, I just looked across and I was like, ah! Brilliant idea. Brilliant.
It's funny because it looks exactly the same as the timer. It's like
yeah. I was like, there's two timers. I was like, no, there's not. One of them is Annie live. What exactly?
But I had it on mute. She was very loud. But I had her on mute. So.
No, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love her. I just wish that I had something interesting like that I could put up if I need to go make myself a cup of tea or anything. But the thing is, but if I tried to put it on my dogs, they follow me everywhere. So I'd put it on my dogs and then I'd walk off and they'd just leave to follow me as well in case I drop some food or do something interesting. You know?
Annie sometimes follows me.
Yeah. My mum's cat is so affectionate that every time she sits down on her sofa, the cat climbs up on her and kind of goes, like, puts his paws around her neck. And that is how he likes to lie for the evening, just on her with his paws around her neck. Yeah, bonkers.
Annie's quite affectionate as well, and she likes having her face rubbed.
Oh.
Like, so, like, I've never seen this cat that, like, she just smush her face all up. And I went to a girlfriend's house, and cat came over and said hi, and I started smushing his face, and he scratched me. Oh, right, not my cat. Cats don't like that.
Yeah, not all cats like that at all.
Not all cats like they're having their faces smudged.
Yeah, I can't imagine when we had cats. I can't imagine that any of my cats would have put up with that.
No.
Definitely not. But hey, there you go. Right. Okay. Should we get ourselves into another sprint in a minute? I actually need to get the video back because I managed to mess that up. I thought I was being like really, really clever, but I wasn't. It's all messed up there. It's all. So I will. Yeah, I'll need a minute.
It might take me a second.
We'll see. We could have a competition. We could see. Oh no, I've got it. It's okay. It's coming up now.
Oh, you won. I haven't even opened the file yet.
Yeah. I win. I win. Plus, this way you get the views on YouTube, which makes me really, really happy. I like to think of you getting the views on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's okay. It's like a handy thing, isn't it? Like a little extra that we're throwing out there to you. Right. There we go. Okie dokes. We will chat again in 20. How was that for everybody? What did people get done? Yeah, I was chatting to my husband for minutes of it, but there you go. Cool, let's get rid of that. And let's see in chat if we've got what we've got in the chat. Oh, right, Shade. There's the kids. We've come to show it up. The kids were filming and they had their film stop on them. Oh, poor things. But you know, what can we say? It's a hard life. They're going to need to start to learn early, aren't they? These things happen. These things do happen. And SD has
learning these things really is good.
Yeah, it is definitely comes as less of a surprise later. Yeah, SD says, "Y'all, I'm done for the day. Thanks so much for the sprints." Brilliant. Lovely. Well, that is going to need to be the last fee tonight because it's now 20 to midnight and I am tuckered. I'm wondering if I'm coming down with this cold that my two youngest boys have got as well, because I'm definitely feeling it in my nose. Yeah.
Oh, Katie Elizabeth Daisy had a great idea. Woke up in the middle of the night and had a great idea.
Ooh, we do love a great idea. Let's have a look and see. I'll share. I caught the second half of that sprint, couldn't sleep, then suddenly had this idea for a scene, and after laying there for an hour, decided to get up and write it down. Awesome. I just love the fact that I'm here in the same time zone as you, and I'm nowhere near ready for bed yet. I'll go and have a read and stuff, and you've been to bed, couldn't sleep. Finally decided to get up and wrote down the idea. Yeah. And I'm still here sprinting. Brilliant. That is great. I'm one of these people that once I get into bed, I am not moving for anything. I don't care how good that idea is, but I have regretted that a couple of times when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yeah. What about you, Joe? Would you get up?
I keep a notebook next to my bed. I keep a notebook next to the bed, so I don't have to get up. Just write it down. But yeah, you should see it because I'll write in the dark and I can't really see the paper or whatever, and I'll write stuff down, and then I'll have if I have more than one idea. Sometimes the ideas are like crisscrossed across the page. So then I have to try and figure out what words go with what idea.
Yeah. Oh well. If it must kind of help, otherwise you wouldn't keep doing it. But yeah.
Yeah, well, it sparks enough of the memory that my more conscious, clear thinking mind comes up with maybe even a better way to utilize it and put it together. So.
Yeah. No. And Kate Elizabeth says, I don't usually get up but have forgotten many good ideas. Yeah, it has happened to me. I'm reading Elizabeth Gilbert's book Big Magic at the moment, and her theory is that ideas are kind of floating around. If you haven't read it, they kind of come to you and you have to like catch. If you miss them, well, they go and find somebody else. Is her idea.
Oh, that's cool. That very similar to David Lynch. David Lynch says that you always have to write your ideas down. And I've heard him quoted saying he has not written down and lost 2 ideas. And I just think that's remarkable that he has keeping track of the ideas he's lost, 1, and second, 2. I feel like if ideas that I missed and lost, it'd be a lot more than 2. It's like I've lost 2 ideas in my life. I'm like, what? 2? Only 2?
Yeah,
AB did not. What was that? AB.
But what was my fun? But I'm also kind of I kind of feel like if it's like good an idea, it'll hang around. Right. So it was AB was doing the homework. dear. What was it? Was it really horrible hard maths?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, doing Shakespeare. Oh dear, my youngest is not like Shakespeare. Oh, excuse me. Right. Katie, Elizabeth says, although that doesn't explain why I'm on YouTube, I really shouldn't be. That's not going to help me sleep. No, but it's supporting us. It's your good deed for the day.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So AB, make sure you let us know
Stephen
before
King
we finish what was so horrific. Yeah.
Stephen King knows that writing down your ideas is a way to keep ideas. He says that if it's a good idea, it will stick around, it'll stay with you. But
yeah, fair enough.
He doesn't keep it in a book.
I think we probably, yeah. Oh, the homework was Bill of Rights and hard maths. Oh, yikes. Yeah. Yeah, you can keep that, frankly. Yeah, I don't imagine that was much fun at all. You know, but at least you weren't at school like the kids were. Presumably. Yes, it could be worse. Could worse. Makes me grateful to live in the UK and never to have had to study the Bill of Rights or anything like that. Yeah, I never did anything like that at school. Did you in Canada?
We did sort of Canadian history, but I don't think that we studied our particular. Obviously, Canada has a constitution, but I don't think we studied it. I took history up until maybe you do if you take it higher.
Yeah,
I only took it halfway through high school, and then I switched to art history, and we don't study the constitution in art history.
Fair enough. Okie dokes. Right then, we had better call it an afternoon or a night, depending on where you are. Thank you so much, Jo, for coming and doing this with me, and thank you much to everybody who came along. I'll be doing lives on Thursday and Friday at my usual times, as long as this doesn't turn into a really horrible cold. Or maybe I'll just make you suffer with me. Maybe I'll just do the live anyway and just be sat here really miserable blowing my nose.
Well, it's only we can catch it.
Well, yeah. Oh, and Shadows Layers asking about what about the Magna Carta and other political stuff. No, we didn't do any like political stuff at school at all. No, definitely not. No, and in the UK, history is taught in a really, really strange way in the schools, or at least it was when I went to school. It's literally like you do blocks of things that they think you'll find interesting. So you will study the Romans, then you will study the Great Fire of London, then you will study Guy Fawkes. And so there's no like connecting them together at all. Yeah, it's like, oh, and then so when it came to like as an adult, I studied ancient history at university, but it was only actually after that when I began to properly do my own reading and things that you properly put it all together, you know, and also more world history, because it was extremely UK centric, like ridiculously UK centric what we were doing. But I dropped history actually for GCSE, which is age 14, and then I took medieval history from 16 to 18. But yeah, it's not done chronologically, which I think is a big mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go on a little side there. In Canada is more of a. Oh, your sound's gone a bit funny. I think it's your sound.
Follow the timeline when I did that in uni. Art history day. So my memory of it is still, you know, that happened when Picasso was painting, or that happened when when Leonardo was painting.
Yeah. Shadow's Lair says, I mean, there is a larger and longer history in the UK, so that is not something. I guess so, but I mean, we didn't even really properly do, like, from what I remember, we didn't even do like the Renaissance and things like that. It really was. It felt ridiculously UK centric at the time. I mean, obviously, I don't remember it all. It was a very long time ago, but yeah, not until, and then when I did an A level in medieval history, that was different. That was much more, but before that, it wasn't. Anyway, there we go. Right, I am going now. That wasn't a conversation, but I promise I am because
talk about school.
But more interesting things are being said about Horrible Histories. My kids watch Horrible Histories, which is the show on the UK. Yes, Horrible Histories is great. Great fun. Great fun. We love Horrible Histories. It's very good. Okay, right, but I am going now. Okay, so I will catch you guys very soon. Hope you can pop into my sprint soon. I know you can't, Joe, but hopefully I will see you again very soon as well. Okay, bye for now.